Pops up, she sits out, she's through, comes out, and clears it, and she's going, okay? Very important skill. It's one of those little things we call bread and butter judo. Right? When Michaela's down here, she's in what's called utsubuze, which is prone or belly down, face down, okay? You don't want to be there. That's a terrible position to be in because, you know, the top person could just start going for a choke, doing all kinds of things to you. So you've got to get out of trouble. So this is a get out of trouble move we're working on right now. So what she's going to do, she's flat now. She's going to dig her toes in the mat, so she's going to get, now look, she immediately shifts her hips to the outside and she posts her foot. Can you come back and do that again? Now watch, she shifted her hips out and she popped up this. See this? Okay, now her other leg's going to come into play here. She's going to sweep out and she's going to come out clear. Now we're going to talk about the intricacies of this in a second. Do it again. Because there's some things she did I want you to see. So if she's here to ride, you know, we're trying to start a move, okay. Now, Michaela is going to, with her hips, she's going to shift to the outside away from her opponent. So she's away from Jenny here. Now, you're going to see a few things happen. Look, she's already starting to dig off her feet, having good active feet, okay. Now, when she sits through, she's going to, with her right leg, she's going to post out here. Now she's going to sit through really fast. Now see how she turns around and she turns into her, and then she's on top of her to reattack, to counter. Now one thing she did with her left hand to clear your opponent. Okay, if you have anything to add, you can go ahead and talk about it. But what she does, when she pops out and does a sit out, now watch this hand here. She doesn't want to elbow her, but she wants to kick it back to clear her, to make sure she's away from her, so she doesn't pursue her. Because in a competition, Jenny would pursue her. She'd try to be on top of her. You've got to clear her away. Okay, can you swim with that? So watch how she does it. She's on top. She pops out, clears her, and she comes out. And she rolled over her. In this case, her right side. She's ready to reattack. She's ready to dig in there. So and now some people will come out and sit the other direction. Remember, I don't want to be on my butt and give her a chance to pull me back. I want to be very aggressive in this. Okay. It's a defensive move to get you out of trouble from the bottom, but it's kind of an aggressive defensive move, if that makes sense to you. Okay, one more time, we're done. Okay, so and you get it on both sides. We're just showing one side here. She pops up, she sits out, she's through, comes out, and clears it, and she's going. Okay, very important skill. It's one of those little things we call bread and butter judo. Right? It's like the cement that holds the bricks together. Another phrase we could use, but that's what you're doing. It's not a big cool move that wins the match right away. It just gets you out of trouble. Sometimes you just got to get out of trouble, and that's what this is.